Welcome everybody to today's show. As you can see, I've been working a little bit on some presentation pieces here to try to make the show a little bit more engaging and entertaining. So hopefully everyone will like some of the new features that I have. So welcome. I know today we're getting started a little bit later than normal, but just trying to work on a schedule, trying to work on a few things, and hopefully I'll get a schedule down to where I'll be going live the same time kind of every day. But let's jump into it. As we can see here, we've got again some green bubbles going on, which we love to see. We've got a few more red bubbles than we've had in the past few days, but it is an exciting time to be in crypto. Tons of things going on. So let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We are here on CoinGecko. And let's see here. Let's refresh this, just make sure we are up to date. All right, there we go. So let's look at our overall coin market cap. It is going to be what? 1.12 trillion. So let's go over here. Let's get our information updated here, because we definitely want to be in the habit of documenting things that we're doing. 1.12 trillion, right? And so let's go here. What is our Bitcoin? Bitcoin is 443 billion. So a little bit down compared to yesterday. And then let's take a look at Ethereum. What is Ethereum? 199. So we're gonna go 199 billion. There we go. We're trying to just track as we go through this. We want to get in the habit of tracking information, right? Not only our information on the overall market, but we also want to be tracking our trades. Now I'm going to get into the sell yesterday. The sell of our trade from yesterday was pretty exciting, but just a quick reminder of the strategy, what we're doing, that sort of thing. I am using a compounding strategy, right? I'm doing this all on paper currently, but this is a compounding strategy, which basically means you're going to start out with the fixed amount, and as you can see here, whether it's 100, 1,000, 1,131 or 2,000, whatever you decide you want to start out with, you can basically set this up. Our goal is to earn 5% on a trade that we take, right? And so I'm doing one trade per day. So you can see here that I have, days listed instead of trades. But you could very easily convert this to trades, right? You could very easily convert this and say, how many trades is it going to take me, right, to get to a certain goal? So yesterday, let's see here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yesterday was the end of our trade 5. So if we look at that, that would be day 5. Our goal in our strategy is to be at 127.63 or higher. And as we can see here, we are at 151.51, which puts us in our strategy way down here, like at trade 9. So we have done some great trading over the last couple of days to kind of get ahead of the sticks, so to speak. So again, the whole idea here is we're buying a crypto, we're buying into it, and then selling it at 5% or higher is our target every day. Now, let's take a look. We bought our crypto yesterday at about 3:20 p.m. We bought Club USDT trading pair. We bought it at 0.010746, right? And we had 135 bucks in the bank, roughly, a little bit over, and that's what we used to make that purchase. Now again, we're doing all this on paper at the moment, and when we start doing this in an exchange and in a live exchange, then you'll start to see the real returns on this. But right now we're just doing this as kind of a thought exercise, as a process. So our target at 5% was going to be 0.0112833, and our target if we wanted to go at 10% and sell was 0.0118206. We were able to get a sell at 0.12 or 0.012. And I want to talk a little bit about it. We're going to go into the chart and take a look at it, because it was, again, one of those things where crypto can only go up or down. And you'll notice, comparative to yesterday, I've added some things on our chart, namely the blue line, the white line, and the red line. Okay, so at about 302, which was what, 302. Yes, let me make sure I got this on the right time here. All right, let's go back to our chart real quick. I gotta just make sure I'm okay. We bought it at 320. So that's 1520. All right. So let's go back here. We are looking at 1520. Right? There's 1515. So we bought right here is pretty much when we bought our buy-in yesterday. If you remember, if you were on that call, there was a support line here that I was looking at. And I went ahead and made that buy, right? Now, what happened? It went down, right? Now, I made the decision when I made that buy that I wasn't going to sit here and watch this thing. At that point in time, we were way above our R2 resistance level on the day. And so I was very confident that this was going to go up. Now, when I came back in here around 6 o'clock, which was right around here, I realized, oh, wow, this thing didn't go up. It went down, right? It went down, and now it's coming back up out of it. And so I had a decision to make. I was like, you know what? Do I sit here and wait on this, or do I cash out at little to no profit and save it for a rainy day? And I decided, you know what? I'm going to start making lines on my charts like I would if I was in an exchange. And I'm going to put what I would call a stop limit, right? And now for me, I'm comfortable putting a stop limit in of 20%. So that was this red line. And as soon as I put this red line on here, I realized, oh, okay, I've got a lot of space to the downside. From that white line where I bought in. So this gives me a lot of downward space for this particular crypto to go down, and before getting back up here to the blue line. And so as I'm sitting here, I'm eating my dinner in front of my computer, and I'm putting these lines in. I put in my blue line as my 5% line. And I realize as I'm sitting here at 6 p.m. Central, I got these resistance lines showed up. And this turquoise box that you can kind of see behind the white line showed up. And I realized that is the new day in crypto world. I didn't know that before. I didn't realize that in crypto days, it starts at midnight Greenwich Mean Time, which is 6 p.m. my time. And so as soon as 6 p.m. hit, like 6:01, 6:02, all the resistance bars shifted from where they were yesterday to where you see them right now. And so I was like, oh, wow. Okay. I said, so the resistance changed. So now at R1, which is this 0.011, I've got some room above my line today, above my sell line, to get to the resistance line. And no sooner am I sitting here eating dinner than I'm watching this red candle here. And then sure enough, as it started selling. And so it was going down, 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 down. And I was like, well, all right, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for it to come all the way down to my stop limit. And then sure enough, poof, a couple of large sales came in and it jumped all the way up here to 0.012. I said, sell. So if I would have been in, in an exchange and all that stuff, I'd have been clicking that sell button, right? And so I was able to get our sell in as I sat here, ate my dinner, and watched this, and was putting these extra lines in. I was like, you know what? It just touched that resistance. It might go above it overnight and tomorrow, but I'm looking to maximize my sell on what I purchased earlier today, right? So I went ahead, put that sell on, and that is the return we got. We've got to get that sale in at 0.012. So this is the chart. Today's chart kind of look, overall it's kind of been a down day for that particular crypto, but we were able to get in right after kind of the day turning and get that pump up at the beginning of the day, and we were able to capitalize on that. So that is why you see on our trading chart how we were able to jump and get all the way up to 151.51. So now we are on the hunt for a new opportunity for today that we think is going to be able to bring us some funds, to bring us 5%. And so we're going to go ahead and get our spreadsheet updated here, but let's get over here to our tracker. Let's start clicking on some things and taking a look at where we stand today. So we've got a call out here. We've got, scroll down here. Now remember, we're only using USDT, so we don't have a whole lot of call outs on Tether at the moment. Now look at this. Here we go. So our very first one, we've got a call out, form USDT. We're getting close to this resistance line. We're also getting close to the new day turning. So this today, for this particular crypto, it started out at 0.002. And it's gotten all the way up to 0.0024. And it was at 0.0021. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to watch it here. We're coming up on another 15-minute break. And then we've got 45 minutes until the day turns over. So we're just going to monitor this. We're going to pay attention to it here for a few minutes and see what we can see. See what it does. All right. We're going to be monitoring our screener down here at the bottom. See if we get anything new. We can check some of these others out just to take a look at them. But again, we have Tether. That's what we have. We don't have Ethereum. We don't have Bitcoin. Look at that volatility. Whew. Going on all crazy. But that is the beauty of crypto. You get this volatility. All right, let's take a look here. Lots of stuff going on that one. All right, 7 matches. Okay, so let's go here. Let's grab this one. Okay. Let's try to grab a new one here that has the timer on it. I don't know why this one doesn't have the timer on it. Oh well. These do. Let's take a look here. So this one's just now crossing where it opened the day. So it pretty much had a down day. And now it's just now crossing where it opened the day. So take a look. We got another one down here at the bottom, another call. So let's take a look. This one, all right. There's where it opened the day, about 24 hours ago. And yeah, it's been trading below what it opened the day at. So we are just kind of biding our time, watching how everything is going, just taking a look to see if there are any opportunities. So this is triggering a buy signal here. We're just going to kind of watch it. This one, we're going to buy signal way back here. We're not seeing very much in it. Let's go back down here. See if we have any more tether. We got a whole lot of Ethereum pairs, but no tether pairs, and that's okay. That's all right. Now this green candle here has broken through this sell signal and this sell signal, and it's even broken through this sell signal. So we'll see what it does if we can get to this sell signal, what it'll do. Right? And then that would be, the next one would be this resistance, 0.69. So we're going to watch it. We'll wait for the next candle to see what starts to happen and what happens with regards to the white line. And then we'll make a decision of what we're going to do. So at let's see here. Let's start to do our calculations, as we say. 0.675 times 105%. So it would have to get to 0.708. So it would have to get all the way up here to make our 5%. So don't quite know if it's going to get that high, but again, we're going to watch this. We're going to wait and see if we can get, because 0.6935, so let's say 0.6645. Clear. 0.6645 times 105% equals 697, which is a little bit above that resistance line, right? So we're going to see. We're going to see what this one does. Take here. Oh, look at that. We got another one in our screener. So let's take a look. Ah, there we go. Closing. We're out up above the second resistance line. Oh, we got another one out here. The Shibu down here at the bottom. Okay. We're up above the white. Looking good. Yeah, this is something new, it looks like. So we are not going to touch the Shiba USDT one. We're not interested in that. STG we've already got. Yeah. So we're just going to sit here, kind of watch these, wait for this next candle, kind of see where these candles are going. Kind of the two I'm interested in at the moment are these two. STG to go up 5%. Let's see. Clear. What is that? 0.945 times 105%. Would have to get all the way up to 99, which there's no telling if it can do that or not at the moment. We're just going to wait and see, watch it reset here. See where the resistance are. Okay, 0.6691. So let's revisit this one. 0.6691 times 105%. So that would have to get us to 70. So we're looking for it to kind of be less than this resistance line here, since we're on our way up here. So we're just monitoring these two. We're going to take a look down here, see if we've got anything new coming in. GQL. Oh, there's a new one right there. Let's take a look at this one. It just broke up. It's got some resistance though. Let's take a look at this one. Had a buy signal. It's down for the day. We're at 66.99. We're 94. 94.87. So we're just kind of watching everything here. Let's look at fear. Fear had a big drop. Now it broke back up. It's above its R2. It's at 0.29. So what would we have to do here? We'll call it 0.2076 times 1.05%. Have to get to 2170, 21,789. It should be right about there. And it's been in that range. This one we might pull the trigger on here. This one we might just pull the trigger on here, since it crossed back above that white line. It immediately came back. So we're going to watch this one. This was one we're going to watch here. That one's at 95. 66.9. Got about another minute left in our 15-minute window. We're going to be watching this one. Fear USDT. It opened the day way down here. 16. Got another one here. Popping in on our screener. Oh, there was that sell signal. So again, we're going to watch this and see if what it does this next 15-minute window. This one's trying to break through that sell signal. STG, we're right here. And we'll see what happens with this one. There you go. Fear's going back down. All right, taking a look. It's retreating here. So we're just watching the charts, paying attention to the charts. There we go. We had a buy signal here at 92. Let's see if this comes back down here close to the white line. This one's at 67. It doesn't appear to be retreating, so we'll take a look. Okay. This one's sitting here in that sell signal area. So I don't know what's going on with this one. Doesn't appear to be moving. Not a lot of volume. There we go. This one's coming back down towards the white line. This one comes down here to 93. All right, this one comes down here to 93.57. What do we have? Clear 0.9357 times 105%. We get 98.24, which would put it way up here. So I don't know that it's gonna. Hasn't shown that it's gonna. It's been going through these ebbs and flows, so it might. We're above the R2. This one we're at 6.7. 6702. Let's do this the right way. Times 105. Got to get up to 70, which is right up here. 0.03. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm going to watch these. Doesn't look like we've got a good one to call to make that trade on at the moment. But I'm going to be watching these over the next 35, 40 minutes or so. I want to thank everybody for being on the show today or watching it on replay. But this is kind of the life of trading. Whenever you have the time, you can come in, look at the charts, use your tools, use your screeners, see if there are opportunities. Sometimes there's not going to be an opportunity, right? It's not always going to be an opportunity, but if you have the right kind of tools, they're going to show you different opportunities. It's going to be up to you whether or not you pull the trigger on them. But always, 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 once you make that decision, be confident in your decision. Be confident in the tools that you have available, right? Again, most of the tools that I use are part of a paid program that I'm a part of called DCG Mastermind, right? So I can't necessarily share all of them, all of the different alerts and indicators that I have on my charts, but you can definitely peek over my shoulder as I do this. So we just had another one post here that's getting ready to touch this R1 line, but I'm going to monitor these over the next 30, 45 minutes or so. And we will see if I can find a trade in one of these for us to try to get to our 5% of trading. So, again, I want to thank everybody for being here, watching this, if you're watching it live or if you're watching it on replay. So, hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the night. Goodbye, everybody.